Alright, next video on these Legos. Starting to move some stuff off the diorama and bring it to the other table. You got everything unboxed from the last video. And got some goodies to take us into the next video. Right now, got most of this side removed. It's a little pattern my daughter sat here and made. I liked that piece, so I wanted to keep it together. Here's the temple with a couple added pieces that are not supposed to be there. So, should be able to make maybe 2 complete ones out of the parts over there. Still have enough for almost a third. So I may make a custom one where it's extended bigger. I know I definitely want it up on a shelf here. Let's start at the top. Put that background up. I like the blue, but of course where it turns white, it's funny looking. Do a mountain scene and build a wood shelf to get this up higher. And have a waterfall come down behind there and around the castle. And have that up on a higher platform even with this. And maybe even set it sideways. I may change everything. I don't know yet. Guess that's why I'm doing these videos with you guys. See if I can get some ideas and get people involved. Or at least capture this process. Some of these parts were from a pre-made castle. I added these stairs. They were my own build. It's supposed to have a little drawbridge there. I don't know, things could be rearranged. I did start making some of this stuff halfway through. Technic pins. And they'll come apart. I don't know about this so much. I added that last minute. Yeah, it's just sitting loose. I can't attach blocks across to hold it. And this will pull apart. There's Technic pins inside here. And that was loose. There. I didn't quite do that to every square. You can see when I get back there, that's where I began. With the new Horse Knight Castle, that little tiny L shape. That was the first part I bought. And I started building onto it with my own. And this makes no sense over here. So, yeah. Might make more sense to put the taller stuff towards the back. Mountain, slope down. Taller castle pieces as a background. Temple piece up higher as a background. And then working our way down to lower land. I'm noticing in these right away, the more depth you give them, the better they're going to look. It looked really funny when everything was completely flat. It literally looked like I put some toy Legos out on the floor to play. Some more of these will pull apart. So let's move some more parts. See if I drop something on camera. Might be fun. Bit. Yeah. So this one's pretty much finished, but it doesn't have all the correct parts. Missing minifigures. And there's some stone lion figures. I might be able to come up with most of the parts. I'll work on that through the week, cleaning these up, seeing what I can complete. I gotta sell one, get some more money back, and make something bigger out of the leftover parts. It's a rainy day. I was thinking about getting to work on my truck. My next step on it is to grind all the rust off the frame and finish undercoating it. Then I can bring it in for the winter and work on suspension, some other stuff. Got a headliner I mentioned in the last video. I'll be gluing it out in the shed, so I shouldn't need this table for a minute, which is unusual. My daughter's off with Gran today, so she'll have a big fun mess to play with when she gets back. She'll be excited. Speaking of, she built a lot of this stuff too. That's why I got, let's see, this is her figure. It's her unicorn and her figure. Her butterfly and flower set she put together completely. This here. She took right off with it too. Sometimes she's too antsy and doesn't sit there, put the pieces together right. But when she sat down and actually concentrated, she put every part on right. She asked me for a little bit of help on a couple. She did a lot of the flowers. That was the beginning back here. Let's make it all reworked. Alright, let me get more of this stuff off here. Get some ideas going. Got that drawbridge connected there. Put these connect pieces. Pop it loose. I don't know, that can be changed. It almost go over there. I don't know. This could be turned maybe that way. Opened up more here. I really got to finish the vision. Start building some shelves. So I'll move all this. This little thing still works. This is part of the original build on this castle. Maybe early 2000s. They had the bad, some of these had bad brown bricks that shattered easy. I replaced a lot of those parts. Some of those slopes are still the bad parts. I gotta finish a roof here. It doesn't have a roof. It's my own made character out of extra parts. Thought that was neat. Made a removable floor. That's part of the Horse Knight Castle. Which is funny. The day I got decided to buy a Lego set is the day that castle come out. I don't think a castle's been released in some years. And supposedly the year I was born is when Lego Castle started, so yeah, bring it full circle. Alright, I'll be back with some of this stuff moved. Actually, next video, let's go unbox this stuff. This will be my last, hopefully my last batch of Transformers. I've been waiting on, that's been pre-ordered a good 6 months. I just bought him. This is the main one I've been waiting on. And I was afraid they weren't going to put the numbers anymore. So my collection is finally finished of the studio series, numbered figures. We'll do a video on that next. That's where I left off about a month or two ago, unboxing the G1 Transformers. We'll finish that, and I'll be working on this stuff and everything in between. Peace. Thanks for watching. Leave me some comments down there on your thoughts on the diorama layout.